Hey guys, Paul here. First video of this training series is how to register a domain name, find a domain name for your niche website. So, first of all, you might already own your domain name you're going to use, so you can skip this video if you do. But what I'm going to do is some cool ways to find a domain name. Sorry, I'm going to drink my coffee while I'm doing it because I've been at it all day. And quick ways to find domain names that you want to use. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to name my niche. I know what domain name I'm going to use because I've already got it. That's why I'm going to create this video series. So, I'm going to go with craft beer as my niche. So, I'm going to sell, teach, train on craft beer. Right? It's a really cool, funky niche, and that's where I'm going to concentrate this TV video series on. But obviously, it'll still relate to anybody else in um, a different niche. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to hosting.paulnicholson.com or happymehosting.com. I'm just a GoDaddy reseller. You could just go to GoDaddy, but obviously I'm going to use my tools if I can. I'm going to go beer, right? So beer.com's probably taken. Not probably, beer.com won't be taken. But it's going to offer me a certain amount of other options. Beer.blog, that's pretty cool. Beer.uk, beer space, kind of expensive. Beer services, beer design, beer video, beer one. But I think anybody watching this knows how to search for a, a domain name in whatever they're using. So you really want something. I prefer the .coms. I know there's all other stuff. The reason I like it more than anything, I mean, people are always going to ask you, is it the .com? Facebook's gone weird on my computer. But if you type in, I don't know why I'm showing you this, but if you typed in here beer.love, right, it wouldn't necessarily show it as, it wouldn't instantly recognize it as a link in Facebook. See how beer.com's a link, but beer.love or beer, I don't know why, but yeah, you know what I mean, love beer, love.beer or something. It doesn't. So this is why I like the .com, because wherever you post it, the URL is recognized as a URL. So that makes sense, but obviously it's the hardest ones to get. So obviously, I don't know, I love beer. It's taken. I love craft beer. Again, it's taken. And what I'm going to actually add to this, I didn't actually mean to do this in this video, but what I'm going to add is a really cool tool called name check. So this is an easier way of doing this. And a cool tool called Panabi.com, right? So name check will just check everything for you. So if I wanted to go love beer in name check, right? It's going to find if the domain name's available, which we know it's not. It's going to see across all these networks, can I use love beer on Facebook? Can I use... So no, I can't. I can't use it on any of these websites. So if I come to Panabi and put love beer, what it does is it mashes them words together and gives you options on different possible... You know, this is how probably Yahoo came to pass, and Google and stuff like that. It's going to give... So love beer. So it, love beer with one less beer. Love beerify. So you could go here, love beerify, and search that. Oh. Come on, my Chrome's really playing up lately. It's kind of doing its own thing, which is a little worrying, but I ain't got time to mess about with it. So love beerify, right? So if you wanted something like that, you can see Lovebeerify.com is available. So if I go back here and put Lovebeerify, Lovebeerify.com is available. I can have it on Twitter, YouTube, all these other different things, right? So you can see you're going to have to get funky to get your name. And that's, you know, people will get hooked up on the name of what they're going to use. And they should, but if you become a master in your niche, then the name itself will become, it within the link isn't maybe as important as you think, but obviously it is also. So also to get some cool, possible, cheap names, you could go to namejet.com, type in beer, and these are all domains for sale, or domains that are coming up for renewal that aren't going to be renewed, or have been cancelled that are coming up, they're going to be free in a minute. So you'll see beerking.com. I mean, you get beerking.com for there's already 50 bids. So what it's going to do is it's going to release, and then it goes into an auction. So you don't automatically get whatever you bid on. Beer barbecue, beermaking.com, again 2 bids. But if you get any of these that have got no bids on them, whichever one you get, when it releases, if you're the only bid, then you get it for $79. So ginger beer, glass, the law beer. So you're going to get into more expensive stuff. But if you want a specific name, and I've already selected I know what I'm going to use. I'm going to tell you in a minute. And I got the name on Namejet. This is where I found it. So anyway, beer club, look, beer dash club. You'd probably want beerclub.com, wouldn't you? But I'm guessing I used to own beer.team. I would have done it with that if mind you, I've already said I wanted a .com. So yeah, you're going to see that. Another one is Flipper. Flipper.com is another website that, if you just want to go to search beer, you'll be able to see beerandbeer.com, but they want $14,000 for it. Allbeer.beer, drinkbeer.beer, beerpog. Frontbeer.com is $50,000. They're having a laugh. Beercase.com, $16,000. So you can see there's places you can find beer, your niche related stuff, where you're going to have to find your own domain name. So coming down to what I'm going to use for this, I already own a couple of beer related. So I was considering, I own happyhours.pub, and I kind of like that domain, but I'm not going to use it because, again, it's .pub. It's a premium domain, but it's not a .com, so I'm not going to use it. So I came down to these 2 choices: worldofcraftbeer.com and craftbeerguides.com, and I'm going to use worldofcraftbeer.com. So I've found my domain. I found it through Namejet, worldofcraftbeer.com. I'm going to go through the whole process with this. I'm going to have a quick look on WOCB. No good on Twitter, so it's no good. World of Craft Beer, what should I call it, right? I don't know why it doesn't. WOCB, yeah. Oh, that's cool. That's free. So I'm probably going to register my Twitter handle as WOC Beer, which is World of Craft Beer, because World of Craft Beer will be too long for Twitter. So I can see now, and WOC Beer might be worth me registering WOCbeer.com if I'm going to build a Twitter following under WOC Beer. So hopefully you get what I'm saying. You're going to have to search round. You're going to have to look through different things. I think it's important that you get a domain you like, but I don't think it's desperately important when you're building a a website that's going to be a Google relevant. So Google, people are going to Google and see the title saying information on craft beer, and they're going to click on it. They're not going to look at the domain name massively and find it. You're gonna link people to your website. You're not going to meet people in the street and say, "Hey, go to." I mean, I've got a nice one on worldofcraftbeer.com. So you see what I mean? We're going to get into the real nitty gritty after this video, and any questions, leave a comment. Any suggestions, leave a comment, and I can add it on to this. Any websites you recommend, let me know. Thanks for watching. See you again soon.